Here we are at day 2. We're looking forward to there being almost zero wind. And look at how calm it is. Pretty chilly, about 6 degrees last night, but I found it to be manageable. I eventually got out my emergency blanket, tried to keep warm, and it did work.
And we are off. Breathtakingly beautiful out here. A bit of traffic noise on Conger Lake, but really, at this time of year, it's mostly just like, you know, between 7 and normal hours. It's not like highway traffic that you get at Arrowhead Provincial Park. And here we are at the portage from Conger Lake to Blackstone Harbor. An hour's paddle, about 4.3k to get here. And over there is that Site 410 I was talking about. Always brings a tear to my eye now when I see it. I remember what happened with my wife there when I passed out. Very solemn reminder. Just gonna stop in here at Pete's place to pick up my water bottle I left in my car. About 5.5 kilometers and about an hour and a half to 2 hours paddle / portage to get here. Only in Massassauga do you see 2 float planes at the same time. Just entering the small channel between Blackstone Harbor and Moon's Bay. You do have to watch out for the, as you can see, the rocks over there, and you have to watch out for boats. Moon's Bay is a big one. Not always an area I particularly like crossing, but if you hug the islands towards the north side, it makes it a little easier. So we've been going for 3 hours now, and about 10k from where I started. And I am at the Moon Island Day Use Trail. The 4.1 kilometer Moon Island Trail will take you 2 to 3 hours to walk.
To the left of this oak I captured is one of the best outhouses I've ever seen in an Ontario park.
So moderately more challenging here. If I remember, there used to be a boardwalk or something that went out over here. Okay, it looks a bit like the boardwalk's still here, but it's moved over there. Which doesn't make it accessible. It's supposed to be over here. Alright, let's see. There's a trail marker saying to go up this way. So maybe we can figure out a different way. So follow the markers this way as they bypass this now spot that is closed. Just look at them. These gotta be their striped maples. See some stripes on the bark? Oh, there's a bigger one. So there's your
Stripes.
Now this is an old birch. Look how there is some birch bark, but then there's stuff behind. That is crazy. Now this I don't like. Someone's tapped and forgotten about their tap on a sugar maple in a provincial park.
Tisk tisk.
Cool thing about beech trees is that bears love them. So you can see some claw marks there, claw marks there, up there. You can see where it looks like a bear just clawed his way right down. And they were climbing these trees. Over there, those are all bear scars. They really like the beech nuts. Now this environment here looks like there's hemlocks in here. And I always have trouble identifying hemlocks from spruces and stuff like that. One of the biggest ways I have learned to identify them, you see all this open spot? You see all that? And then look how it changes. That's what makes up a hemlock. They kind of prevent other things from growing, I believe. The reason why this is like this, it's not because they produce a chemical. It's because the canopy of a hemlock forest is dense and doesn't let much light through. In the winter, it doesn't let much snow through either. So white-tailed deer often frequent hemlock forests where it's easier to move around. So this is pretty cool. Look at how the rock just got pushed straight up almost. Probably met some like giant iceberg here and just slammed it this way. But this right in front of us is a bog. And what happened is, this was a small lake originally, and then it began to dwindle due to the growth of the nearby forest and wetland plants, such as sphagnum moss and peat. This is also the most nutrient-poor type of wetland. With no drainage outlets, the water becomes stagnant, compressed, unrotted vegetation piling up over centuries, and bogs is referred to as peat. It can take 20 years to form 1 centimeter of peat. Despite these tough conditions, this poorly drained wet area around you is home to an interesting vegetation. I believe in front of us you have the tawny cotton grass. And right here is the Virginia chain fern. There's a squirrel or chipmunk up there dropping off all the hemlock seeds. One of the more rugged areas of the trail, yet absolutely beautiful. And then from here, I want you to go all the way down here. This is the home of the Massassauga rattlesnake here. I say they're so well camouflaged though, the chances of seeing one are next to nil. This is the breeding area for the tree swallow. So here we are on the rock barrens here, and the common juniper has been specially adapted to grow in this rather harsh environment. It gets a lot of sunlight, no shade or anything else. By covering a large area, as you see how it does this, the plant shades its roots and prevents any other vegetation from competing with it for valuable water resources. The short 5 to 15 millimeter needle-like leaves reduce the amount of water evaporating from the plant and also produce a prickly barrier that most animals will avoid eating. Now entering the Captain Allen Strait. I don't know who Captain Allen is. Now we are entering what I call Georgian Bay. Site 402. Let's check it out. Interesting fire pit design. The view. It's a nice rock area. It's ridiculously hard to find wood out here on Site 402. I'm gonna leave some extra wood for the next person, but this is just ticklish. I feel like a duck blind right now. So I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a little white stripe kind of on the back side of these leaves, needles. And here's the little hemlock seeds. Notice these 2 nice balls, hemlock seeds. They're expecting the temperature to go down to about 2 degrees tonight. So I got lots of firewood chopped. It's having too much fun. There's a little bit of extra wood over there. The site, like I said, is pretty dry for wood, but we got lots now. And look, we got first bundle, second bundle, third bundle, fourth bundle, mixed with some light wood to keep it going. Sun going down. Not a great sunset, but it will do. I'm kind of too busy chopping firewood and getting dinner going. It's hard to believe it's only 7. Woohoo! And it's out. Gonna try one of the Happy Yak Express vegetarian chilies. 46 grams of protein, 720 calories. That's gonna be a little much. Kind of far from the lake today.
As for that Happy Yak meal, the vegetarian chili, it's pretty edible. There's not like a ton of flavor, no a lot of spices or anything else. It's kind of moderate to mild. But compared to what I ate yesterday, it's nice. It's more natural, homey, I feel, than dehydrated meal. It's better than my mom's chili. Sorry, Mom. And today we're burning this oak. You see the nice color of the light wood and then the more darker center wood. Very impressive. But the wood is burning a lot longer.
And the balsam fir from yesterday.
Hotter and longer. Pretty impressed.